Okay, TJ Racer, what you been doing these days, in music?
Well, and I got a lot of cool ideas that I've been working on, man. I've been working with a few people that have names, but I don't want to mention it right now, but I got something really cool coming up. It's gonna be it's gonna have a whole what would you say? It's gonna be a whole thing on it. So I want to help little kids that have been abused and have problems in their lives, and help to change certain things that have been going on. So that's what I've been working on lately.
Like a big music project with that?
Yeah, it's something that that's going to include education of kids and through music and be able to help abused kids.
Let's go a little bit in your past. One of your last albums that I've seen is with Kiss My Ankh that you participated in. Vinnie Vincent Tribute. How's it working on that?
It was cool. It was a Vinnie Vincent tribute. I didn't really do too much. I only played one song, honestly. I mean, I didn't do it. There was going to be 3 songs or something like that, but I only did one song on there, and it was really cool.
When's the last time you ever seen Vinnie Vincent?
Oh, jeez, man.
How long ago?
I mean, Vinnie's really cool, but honestly, I haven't seen Vinnie since he was in Kiss.
Now, didn't you play with Vinnie? Guitars from Hell session?
No, that's a rumor that went out. I never actually did play with Vinnie.
Okay, so we broke that rumor right now. So where did that rumor come from?
Honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of them floating out there, where people, make these things up. There's stuff on Michael Angelo's site that, people have made up, like, things. I don't know.
But, we all know you're on Nitro's O.F.R. album, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. And this, in this album, it's quite the original vibe into it. Do you recall at all, in the songwriting process of this with Michael Angelo and Jim Gillette?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I was involved in it from before it even evolved. Came out to see Jim in the very beginning, when he was doing Proud to Be Loud. And, he was putting this band together with Mike, and Mike was playing on Proud to Be Loud, and so was I, and Ralph Carter also. But it was great, man. It was great working from the very beginning. Recording was really cool. Jim and Mike did a lot of the writing. I helped write some of the stuff in there, but they did a lot of the writing themselves.
What type of amplification would you have been using as a bass player?
I liked Geezer Butler. I just loved his sound and the distortion he used. So I just love splitting up my sound and making the bass really heavy and having a really good clean high end and distorting that out so that you get a really good punch. That's what I used.
So you're basically using the same concept and setup in a sense?
Yeah, but I'm adding to it. It's going to be I don't want to say what it is right now, but I'm adding to it. So when I come out again with all this, it's going to be exploded.
When do you figure you will be coming out again?
Well, seeing as how I'm working on right now, a little business thing with a partner of mine, it probably won't be for a good 6 months or so until this comes out. I mean, I can't actually give you a time frame on this stuff because it's going to be what it is when it is, and plus, like I was explaining earlier, working in, with educating kids and doing all this stuff, it's going to take a little bit of time getting all this stuff done.
When's the last time you seen Jim Gillette in person?
Oh, last time I saw him was he did a show with Lita Ford at a place called, it used to be called FM Station. It's not there no more in L.A., and I saw him there.
And did he still recognize you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's cool.
At least I think. Just kidding.
Another thing too, TJ, you're on, the internet now. Your old fans are, contacting you, I'm sure of this.
Yeah, everybody wants to know what happened to TJ Racer because I really haven't been, haven't been out there, And now since I'm, starting this up, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm gonna have a blast with this whole thing. If you can't have fun, then why do it? You gotta have fun in life, man. Otherwise, hell, why even live?
Yeah, that's another way to look at it too. What's in your record collection, that you listen to and admire still today? And any
Oh,
obscure things?
jeez. Return to Forever, the Romantic Warrior is like one of my favorite albums, and that's you got to check it out. It's just so the people in there are just the musicians are just badass. That's what I grew up on. That's how I started playing with the jazz, and then I got into rock and roll because of the chicks.
Yes, good idea.
So Kiss was like, I'll tell you what, that was my very first concert I ever went and saw, and that was the first album I actually bought was Kiss. So that's rock and roll right there. But probably
Good.
Kiss, what they did was really cool. Their whole stage show and everything. Then you got H.W.D.W.S, which I loved.
Stormtroopers of Death.
That's it.
Now
One of my favorites.
That's an interesting name. You don't hear them too much today.
Yeah, they were very underground. Just like Nitro was pretty underground.
In the history of Nitro and stuff, did you collect some of the souvenirs and stuff throughout the years to like keep track of stuff at all?
Honestly, I haven't really collected much of that stuff. It's out there on the internet for people to buy and stuff, but I haven't really collected it. I had a whole bunch of stuff that I collected from the road, and well, got to say when I got off the road, some girl just didn't like much of this stuff, and she burned it all.
Oh my.
Yeah, well, got to say that's life, my friend.
Well, TJ, this summer, what are you gonna be doing? Just relaxing, taking it easy?
I'm looking forward to I'm also looking forward to playing. Me and Casey have been talking. Casey's the drummer that went on the road with Nitro. So, Casey, I love you, bro. He's so cool, man, and he's been doing a lot of stuff. Had a bad foot injury for a little bit, but he's getting back into there. So, me and him been talking about maybe doing something here soon. Awesome, Jason, man. Yes, you will. I'll keep you posted with everything that I'm doing, man. It's gonna be off the fucking hook.
For sure, man.
All right, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Good talking to you, Jason. Just wanted to put down on the record for the best band I've ever been in, greatest band ever, and hopefully that'll be coming out soon. But the Motoflys was called the Motoflys.
Motoflys. And this had Andre Labelle in it?
Andre Labelle, he was the one that did the Vinnie Vincent. He did some stuff with Vinnie Vincent, not with Kiss, but he did stuff. And he was my drummer for about 3 years. We played in the Motoflys, and that was the best band ever, man. Andre, I love you, bro. You rock. He's like the best drummer ever, man.
Now, could it be, TJ, that the reason that the people associate you with Vinnie Vincent is maybe because of Andre Labelle? With his,
you know what, that's probably why.
And considering the album you're supposed to be on never got released, Guitars from Hell, of course, it's totally unreleased, that could possibly be the answer to this.
Yeah, that could be a possibility too.
So, Motoflys with Andre Labelle and TJ Racer, who's your vocalist in that group?
That was Brian Kent. Awesome guy. If I'd like to see any band ever get back together again in this world, it would be the Motoflys, bro.
Well, I gotta check out the Motoflys then. Sounds like a great group.
It's timeless. I'll put it that way.